I worry that, like you said, when it's over a Zoom and you're letting someone go, or not having that really intrinsic relationship, that you just start to lose that kind of relationship and breakdown of trust over a period of time. Again, not that it can't be done. I'm not an anti-remote person whatsoever. I do believe in the flexibility and what has come out of this. But I think that there is going to be a more concerted effort needed by leaders and CEOs and the executive team to make sure that they're taking those steps to really get to know the person.
Yes, great. Yeah, by pointing out the deficiencies in the remote model, leaders can actually go do something about it, and employees too.
Exactly.
It's really a call to action to go the extra mile, get to know the person, because you're not going to have that water cooler talk or coffee pot conversation about your weekend. So you got to get on Zoom or get on the phone and actually ask.
Ever wondered how to stand out while working remotely? Working remotely can be a frustrating experience, especially when you're not getting that critical face time with your leaders and your team inside your organization. And this alone can lead to stunted promotion potential inside your organization. Enter Christina Lock, founder and CEO over at Catch Talent, which is a staffing and recruiting agency based in Charleston, South Carolina. Christina has a unique strategy for approaching this problem. You see, she's seen hiring and firing from every angle in the remote world, and she has a terrific strategy for you in this episode. Let's dig in.
Very large organization, and you want that promotion, you want to show everyone around you that you're really stepping up to the plate. Like, how is that done in a virtual environment? I think it's definitely more difficult. You have to put yourself in different situations, raise your hand more, take on more projects. And I think there's a different sort of burnout. Everyone talks about, oh, well, the commute and being in the office. But I think there's a different burnout that's going to happen. Not a surprise. There's been a lot of articles out there where it's like, you're always on. You're not walking out of an office, taking your commute home to decompress and then spending time with your family. It's just like your laptop's in front of you and you're making dinner, type thing. I've been on both sides of sort of the recruiting, if you're to call, like the agency side where you're more of a partner and vendor, and also internal where you're internally building out a team. I think that calling was really just being underwhelmed by what was out there, and knowing that we could bring a lot of the lessons learned, make it about quality over quantity. The long term, what's going to happen with this remote workforce, I think it does absolutely work for some people and some companies. But the loyalty that you really connect with when you're walking into a building and seeing people, and you know your manager as a person, and you know their spouse, and you've been to their house, I think we're going to lose that. And so it's like you can quickly lift yourself out of a company without, necessarily feeling that pull to, why you were there, why you work for this manager. I was, talking to someone the other day. They're like, I've never even met this person. They're in the UK, but I report to them. And so I think it makes it a little bit easier for this mass exodus to continue to happen.